Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more. Hey y'all, I am back again with another video, and in today's video, you see the title, we are going to be speaking about Latto and also Selena Gomez in the same video. I'm just giving my thoughts on some recent events going on with the two of them, so if you're interested in them, female rap, pop, conspiracy theories, trending topics, my unpopular opinions, whatever I feel like getting into for real in my unpopular opinion, then go on ahead and subscribe. So, okay, firstly, I wanted to get into Lotto really quick. It actually isn't anything too crazy, but I just thought over the conversation that was happening around Blue Ivy, it also was happening to Lotto. So, Lotto does this thing, I believe, every year during Christmas. I don't know, I forget what the event is called that she does, but she does this thing basically where she gives out money, I believe, and Christmas presents around, her hometown, I believe, which is Clayco. And so she was doing that like she normally does. And this particular year, I guess she wore a dress. And so there were some people, I guess, on Twitter who were being like, oh my gosh, Lotto's dress looks inappropriate. Actually, let me put the picture of the dress at the very least. Okay, so this is the picture. And this person says you couldn't wear anything better around kids, SMH. And she said, drop 100K on your own event and wear what you want. Ho ho ho. That was actually a cute response. But yeah, so she has on this red dress, as you can see. She has her cleavage out. She has like these red fishnets, and she also had these red high heels on. And the dress is short, you know what I'm saying? She does have her chest out, you know. But for me, it's like Lotto's an adult, so it's kind of hard to be like, oh, she can't wear that. But I do understand what some people were saying because it's like, oh, she's around kids, this, that, and the third. It's better than what she normally would have on, I think. But I mean, yeah, I'd say with the chest being out, I can see why some people were like, "Oh, you're around kids," but she'd be having on worse, to be honest with you. But yeah, I just thought that was funny because Blue Ivy also had a similar thing. Now Blue Ivy would have had on this, I could see where people would be coming from when it came to the whole Blue Ivy conversation of how she looks so inappropriate, like so like as if Blue Ivy was just completely naked and whatnot. I could see if Blue had on that. I'd be like, oh, all right, now the girl, no. Uh but yeah, so I just wanted to highlight that. I think it's cool that Lotto does that every year, though. She has this event where she basically goes out and she gives the kids money and Christmas gifts, and she's been doing that for as long as I can remember. So I've always thought that was really sweet of her. What is Lotto doing right now? By the way, y'all, do y'all know? Is Lotto still on tour? I feel like she's finishing up her tour, or she's either finished with her tour or she's finishing it up. Do you guys think she's gonna put out another album next year? I feel like a lot of people, I mean, people like this album. Didn't sell that well commercially, but a lot of people did like the album. So I wonder if she's gonna take an album break, where she's not gonna put out anything next year, or if she's gonna continue to release. I think she should continue to release. I mean, I know Lotto is one of them female rappers who continually is working. She's always putting out singles or remixes or projects or EPs or albums or features or whatever it is that she's doing. Lotto is one of those people that I will say, even though she doesn't sell that high, she is always working. She is always working. So I don't really see her taking off next year. This upcoming year, 2025, I feel like she's going to continue to put out stuff because first of all, I feel like they have to. These people have to. They have to continue to keep trying to make money for themselves and for the labels that they're signed to. At the end of the day, her album didn't sell that high, so whether it be tour or another type of project that she got to put out or do something, I don't see Lotto slowing down at all in terms of music or taking a year off or whatever. But I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. But I just wanted to bring that up. Also, I'm gonna be moving into the next topic. I wanted to speak about Selena Gomez and everything that's going on with her. Okay, so Selena Gomez is engaged. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely crazy. I just happened to see it across social media. Was it this morning? I felt like it was this morning that I saw it. But oh my gosh, this is absolutely insane. And everybody is talking about it right now. I'm so happy for Selena because the conversation has been for years and years and years that Selena Gomez is obsessed with Justin Bieber. That has been the conversation. Like, even after, they broke up, they were not together for a long time, and then him marrying Haley, or Haley? Yeah, Haley Bieber, and just people being like, "Oh, she's still obsessed with him. She's still interacts with things in relation to, TikToks or Instagrams about him." And she did do that. I'm not going to sit up here and lie. She was responding to fans when it came to like different stuff in relation to her and Justin, or Justin specifically, on TikTok. And it was becoming kind of weird. People are like, why is content about him or them when they were together on her For You page, or like coming up for her to respond to? You know what I'm saying? It was a lot. And it's like, girl, you gonna have to like silently respond to that TikTok or whatever in your head, because it's gonna give people the impression that you're still invested in your past relationship with him, or still invested in him now in some sense, even though you aren't together. So I do get that. But I'm so glad that she's engaged, and that it's like, it feels like finally, I guess, for the fans, that the chapter is closing, even though it's been closed for years. And, but I'm happy for her. But a lot of people have issues with Benny. And at first, I legitimately thought that these issues that people were having with Benny was because he was unattractive. A lot of people were like, Benny is not cute and that Selena can do so much better. Me, when I first heard those comments, I was like, okay, yeah, he's not necessarily my type either. But I was just like, okay, if she loves him and he loves her, then that should be all that matters. And that's the only thing that I was seeing for a long time of conversations around Benny, was just that he was ugly. I wasn't seeing anything of substance behind people not liking Benny. Like, but I don't keep up with the world of Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez and anything having to do with him. All I know is he's a music related person. So I was always so annoyed with people like, "Oh, Benny's ugly, Benny's ugly." But then now the Selena Gomez fans are pissed. The Selena fans, the stands of Selena who want to see her, be in certain situations, are mad, because they're like, we don't basically want Selena to marry Benny. And they want kind of like a cancellation of maybe Benny. I don't know if they want a cancellation of her, but they want a cancellation of him, because there are threads on Twitter right now showing like all of the weird stuff that Benny Blanco has either said or done, or is still saying and doing, and people being like, what, he's an awful person, and why is Selena with him? And I didn't know half of these things, because again, I don't keep up with this type of stuff. I don't keep up with Selena, enough to know what, he was doing, or what what he had going on. But I just wanted to read the text threads, or not the text threads, I'm sorry, the Twitter threads of what everyone's saying about Benny, because it's actually a lot of disturbing stuff. I don't know how true some of it or all of it is. But usually these Twitter threads are like exposing threads, and there usually is some proof to some of these things that are being said. So I just wanted you guys' opinion on some of this stuff, because actually a lot of it is really weird. Okay, so this Selena Gomez stand page says, "Who's Benny Blanco? Meet the weird and disgusting and disturbing behavior of Selena Gomez's fiance." It says, Benny Blanco laughing while filming a dog humping a child. Oh, okay, so I guess that's a video. Again, if you want to go see this thread and every single piece of the content, then definitely go to the Twitter thread. It says, Benny Blanco was posting inappropriate kids. What? Nudes, talking about and touching their what on TikTok. He did not delete the post after the backlash, then TikTok removed it. Oh, no. It says Benny Blanco praying for Israel when Gaza was bombed, praying for Israel, lots of blessings. And it says boyfriend. What does that say? Boyfriend praying for Israel. Okay, Benny Blanco has a huge obsession with, oh, corn. What? COCKN. And all his cooking videos have sexual connotations. Ew. Okay, so it looks like he's down there with, oh, I don't know what that is. That don't look like food. He has his tongue between something that looked like a ball. I don't listen. Go to the thread. I'm sure you can see these pictures more blown up. I'm not blowing these photos up because I don't know what's being depicted there. Okay, it says in addition to revealing that he doesn't shower every day, Benny Blanco says he has a fetish for tasting human pee. My friend pissed in my mouth today. It tastes crazy, but it felt so good. Oh my gosh. That's not okay. Benny Blanco also likes drinking piss. He also revealed to Justin and Haley that he issues his pants all the time. What? Okay. These almost sound like not real, but there are people who are into that, so I'm not gonna sit here and dismiss it and say, "Oh, he's probably joking," because it's like there are people who are into that weird shit. So it's like, oh, I just cussed. I'm trying to blur myself out. Anyway, okay, it says Benny Blanco posting about Selena Gomez's blow when she finished, but she keeps, or when you just finished it, she keeps. Oh no. Yeah, that's not appropriate to like put that information out there. And that was a TikTok video. That's weird. Benny Blanco committing religious intolerance and disrespecting Jesus. Oh yeah, that's not good. Benny Blanco mocking Bjork appearance. Oh wow. Oh my god, it just keeps going. Like, does it never end? Benny Blanco has a disgusting fetish for ish and poop. What? Okay, then him and Ice Spice will be BFFs then. Benny Blanco making sexist jokes. I met a Jew who never had a pickle this morning. That just doesn't make sense. That's like meeting a prostitute who's never had sex. Okay. Benny Blanco is homophobic. Oh, what up, FAG? Okay, so there's a thread here. You can read the tweets. Benny Blanco is also xenophobic and lesbophobic. Going through middle school pictures and I look like a Mexican lesbian. Okay. Benny Blanco also has an obsession with Justin Bieber. Oh, does he? Oh my gosh, I'll have to go back through and read this thread specifically because if it's like if he has an obsession with Justin, then it would make sense as to why Selena hasn't been able to like let him go fully all over these years. Benny Blanco disrespecting Filipino food and Jubilee, I don't know if I'm saying that right, with a display of disgust, vomiting like gestures, and utter disdain, spitting out the pasta after tasting it. He also said the rice tasted like butt. Okay, so that was all of the stuff with Benny. I'm sure there's more things, but that's what I could get off of the thread. A lot of that stuff was horrendous. A lot of that stuff was horrendous. And it just goes to show if majority of these things are true, which a lot of them do have proof behind it, whether it be Twitter threads or videos or whatever it might be. Ew. Okay, I can understand what it's like. Why? What is Selena see in him when it comes to those things? I wasn't really taking it into account when it came to his looks, because to each their own, and you know how the saying goes, "Beauty is in the eye of the beholder." So, I never, when it came to that, I didn't care. She could pick who she wants to pick. But when it comes to these things, I didn't know about any of that stuff. I did not know about a single one of those things. And if she knows about all these things, which I'm sure she does, and she's like, "Oh yeah, that's totally fine." It's like it's either like, "Okay, girl, she's either into the same things or she's tolerating them because of what?" It's I didn't know that. But girl, we can't stop these people from marrying. This is the thing with the stand page and like posting this information. This information has been out. Everybody is talking about it, I guess, now because I'm just now learning about it. But the thing is that this information has been out, and now that she's engaged to Benny, it's the problem. Now that she's engaged to Benny and she wants to start a life with him, now everybody's coming out with all of these things. Well, why didn't you guys tell us all of this stuff before? Because I didn't know it until now. But the minute we find out she's engaged, everybody wants to try to cancel Benny because they don't want her to be with him. But it's like, okay, the timing is very interesting. Y'all could have told us this forever ago. Y'all could have told us this forever ago. You know what I mean? So it feels very like, okay, we're going to try to like ruin or sabotage, pick the right moment to get in between it when it's like, girl, why withhold the information until now? So the fans are trying to, it's very calculated. But you guys let me know what you think about this whole thing though with Selena and Benny. Are you happy for them? I mean, I am kind of, but at the same time I'm like, oh no, this is disgusting. Like, he's disgusting though. I- um but Selena Gomez is clearly going to marry this man, so it doesn't matter what Twitter is saying or what controversy or backlash that she gets. Selena Gomez is rich, she's famous, she is comfortable. Nobody's going to be able to take that from her or Benny. So at the end of the day, they're gonna do what they want to do. But y'all let me know what you think about all of this down below, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.